Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Cues. I hope you all like and follow Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Christopher. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Salotto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Federic Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Shark Stream. We are bringing you live coverage from the WPA Heyball Parasport World Championships. If you're just tuning in, this is basically the qualifiers, you have to have some sort of musculoskeletal disability. And there's two divisions, men and women. And inside those divisions, there are wheelchair versus standing in terms of subdivisions of those. So you can see this would be Peng. Oh my. So he's got wow. I have never seen anything like this. This is incredible.
Athletes Peng from the United States versus McDermott from Australia.
And they're playing Heyball,
Table 5,
which is another name for Chinese 8-ball.
Athletes Xiangwei from China versus Axel Brutz from the United States.
Oh, and if you're just tuning in, this Heyball is a special table. I guess it's not really special to people who know Heyball, but for those of us who are mostly familiar with American and European billiard style, it's the pockets are only 3.5 inches wide. They're tiny, maybe 3 1/4. I forget exactly the person who left it in the chat last time. Basically, it's they're rounded corners, or the rails themselves are rounded. They're not pointy like that we're used to, and Boy, what a difference it makes when you're trying to pocket these balls.
From Ukraine versus Alexander Lajkova from Ukraine. Table 10, referee Judy Wickeben, athletes.
So enjoy the coverage. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I really commend WPA. This is pretty amazing tournament they put on together here. There's $80,000 in prize money for the 4 different divisions. So it's wow. It's significant. I mean, it's a heck of a title. There's up to 256 participants. It's a 4-day tournament. So we're going to be bringing you as much as we can from the Shark Stream, thanks to our digital pool partners. If you're curious about the brackets, I'm going to put the link in the comments section, and you can check it out.
Table 12.
I'll also put a link in the comments section to the WPA website that tells you all about the tournament. And this is, like I said, this is Brian Brennan in the booth bringing you live coverage. And I didn't know what I was going to find when I turned on the 330 rounds, and boy, oh boy. Let me go on the brackets and see where these guys are. Both these guys are still on the winner's side. So they're in the winner's bracket round 2 right now. Apologize for the stuttering in the video feed. It looks like they're having a little bit of a bandwidth hiccup down at the venue, but we'll just power through it. Hope you guys are enjoying these streams. I'm enjoying bringing them to you. If you have any questions about Heyball, I'll do my best to answer them, but mind you, I'm pretty new at this Heyball experience myself. Know that it is Chinese 8-ball, so it's played very, very similar to what we, standard American or 8-ball, I suppose. So it's highs and lows, stripes or solids. Each player gets one. The big differences I noticed so far is that all the balls are considered wild. So in other words, you do not have to call your shot. All you have to do is, pocket a ball somewhere, and you stay at the table.
Table 17, Raffling, Ford, Eaglinghart, athletes, Livy Fuller from Australia versus David Slaker from Slovenia.
Tassine, I don't know exactly what the qualifications are. Like I said, if you go to that link I put in the website, or it's http://thesharkstream.com/WPA. It'll take you right over to the description of the tournament that's on the WPA official website. And I'll sort of read together what it says here. Eligibility criteria. Athletes in the wheelchair division must rely on a wheelchair for at least 80% of their daily activities. The standing division will include athletes with movement impairments in arms or legs, short stature, missing limbs, or joint stiffness. All athletes are required to hold a WPA plier license and provide a medical certificate verifying their movement impairments. So that's what it says for eligibility. I don't have everybody's medical history here, but you can see, that we just broadcast another one with a man with he was basically, it looked like he had no limbs beneath the elbow, and he was playing lights out. I would be afraid to play him. And this guy here is, he's from China, and this is Chinese 8-ball, but I can only speculate as to the level of balance required to be able to play the way he's playing, with one foot on the floor, one foot up in the air, and just draining balls. So incredible. Big Red Beanie, no, you can't just wear an eye patch. I'm sure you have to have more than that. Look at this. He's got a special bridge that he can use. for balls that are out hanging in the middle of the table. And he's just got full dexterity right there between his big toe and his, I guess you'd call that your index toe. And man, ref will come over and help out a little bit, but there you go. See, this is amazing. He's just gonna tuck it into his shoe. Yeah, big red beanie. I'm going to show you guys the picture of the pockets in between racks here. I found one on Reddit, and the title of the article is Heyball is hard, H-A-R-D in all caps. And I'll show you the picture in just a minute, because these are the pockets that they're dealing with. It looks like Axel's going to go up 1-0 right there. Let me show you what these pockets look like, so you can fully appreciate what these guys are looking at. But here it is, right there. So they got, this is a corner pocket. And you got the rail. You notice how it doesn't come out like a point like ours do? They're rounded. So that means if you hit somewhere, let's say you hit here, it's going to bounce this way. It's not going to bounce into the pocket. Similarly for and these, by the way, these are 2.5-inch balls, right? Or 2.25 inch, I suppose. So from here to here is 2.25. That's 4.5 inches. They can't even get past the jaws too wide, much less to the shelf. Back here, I believe it's only 3.5 inches or 3.25, I believe. So that's the precision that these guys need to make a ball. And that's mind-blowing. So when these guys are, you know, pocketing these things in the you know, with speed in the sides or in the corners, just know that that ball had to be dead nuts in the middle of the pocket. So, game of intense precision. The other difference that I've noticed is that, you know how a lot of the times when we're broadcasting, especially when we're broadcasting our own forum here, we have Simonis 860 HR grades cloth on most of our tables. On the two broadcast tables, we have Simonis 860. It's not HR because it's not available in Shark Gray. So it's just the regular standard 860 cloth. And both of those cloths are very durable, very fast cloth. What I've noticed on these things, they're actually playing on what I used to play on, which is, I think it is, felt. It's not just this high-test cloth. I saw a guy out there, one of the maintenance guys, after the last match, just hitting the felt with a brush, cleaning, you know, basically looking for naps and things like that. So the felt can actually pill up and cause the surface to get a little wonky. So that's another thing they have to contend with in addition to the small pockets. But it is good to see old school green felt on a table, just to be honest. Like Axel just played that one pocket speed, and I honestly I would play everything pocket speed just because I'd be so afraid of coming offline even 1/10 of an inch and fouling it right back out again. But I will say that I've seen a couple of these players, they've been firing them in like Lucas does on table 8, just boom, no fear. I think Axel's looking to see if the referee can move the template. He might have to use his little ball marker. Yeah, that's what he's going for. Because it looks like the 5's sitting right on that little leg of the V. So he's going to mark it, slide that template out. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Let's get the numbers up a little bit. I mean, this is something special. We haven't done anything like this on the Shark Stream ever. Big thanks to Digital Pool and WPA for putting this together for us so that we could stream it. And I mean, it's amazing what these competitors have as challenges in front of them in terms of becoming excellent at pool, being excellent enough to get into the World WPA Heyball Championship. Think about that. These are the best of the best. There are full able-bodied people out there that wouldn't qualify for this tournament. So, yeah, for skill reasons, not for obvious medical eligibility. So these guys earned their way here, and they're something special. It's pretty awesome. I'm glad to be watching it. Other thing that you'll notice that the referee has a stopwatch in his hand. That's the shot clock. See, boop, you got 30 seconds. If you get the shot going by 30 seconds, it's a foul, and the play turns to the other player. A little bit of defensive play there. Player change. Okay, so now this shot clock's running. Pretty sure, like in most other events, you get one extension per rack, which will double your time at the table. Just came offline a touch, and you'll notice he was only off by maybe an 1/8 of an inch, and that round rail just pushed it right back to the center of the table. Out on a hay ball pocket. All right, so Peng's got 7 balls to go, but there's options here. Let's see where he decides to go. It's going to be a tough choice, though. I think the 10's obstructed. I think the 8's in the way of that orange. It looks like orange to me, which is weird because I thought they were pink balls, not orange. That could be the 15. The 15's obstructed by the 8. He's got 2 balls on the other side of the table. He's just going to play safe and see if Axel can pocket. I don't think he's thrilled with that one. He's got a big smile on his face, but I think that's more of a, well, I gave it hell. Yeah. Oh, it didn't go. Oh, it did go. Wow, I thought that was going to hang again. Like I said, these pockets are brutal. I don't even think yet. I'm pretty sure, in my observation, you don't even have to call the 8 ball. As long as you pocket it, it's considered a win. All right, let's see what Peng's got in his arsenal here. He's gonna probably start with that green 14. Looks like he's lining up on it. Wow. So this cue is going to be floating in the air when he pulls the trigger. It's not going to have any... Look at that. I have to imagine he wants to play position so that he can rest the cue on the rail. At least give it a little more stability than that one that was out in the middle of the table. So you might see some other specific decisions when he's deciding which ball in which pocket, and where to leave the cue. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Just sort of getting his balls closer to the pockets and not making sure that Axel has to make some heroic shot to win the game. So we're at best case scenario for Peng. If Axel misses the 8 ball, he's got ball in hand, and I'm pretty sure it's all, if my observation from the last set that I did is correct, it's when ball in hand, it's true ball in hand. I don't think you have to be in the kitchen unless it's right after the break, similar to BCA 8 ball rules. So that's going to be ball in hand. I think he's up to here, guys. Perhaps knocking the 8 out of there by using the 11 ball. Boom, just fires it in the corner. Gotta be careful here, he misses this one. Oh, he played it so that the 8 gets knocked out. He's not in nearly as much danger right now as having that 8 hovering in front of the side pocket, so that takes a little bit of pressure off in terms of successfully running balls, because running that 8 ball up the rail is no easy task. We've seen that already a couple of times. You'd rather be coming in straight on rather than up the rails. Nice shot. Look at this, he just grabbed the bridge. Oh, the pockets are brutal. Man, that looked like it was buried, but that's the danger, like I said, of going up the rails. When you're that close to the rails, these pockets tighten up so bad. You're going straight in, it's a little more forgiving, but wowzers. I thought for sure that 10 was going to drop. Oh, look at that. Bang, zoom. Alex just flies the cue or the 8 ball right into the side pocket. That's going to bring Axel to 2-0. Thanks, guys. If you're tuning in and you haven't heard, somehow we are going to have 2 of the most legendary players in pool coming to Yale Billiards this February 2nd and February 3rd. They're going to play a race to 50. It's a nice long form race. They really haven't played races like that much since they did the Color of Money race for $100,000 back in 96 or 98, I forget which. But yeah, definitely come check this out. The only 2 ways to see it are going to be on the Shark Stream members only section on YouTube and Facebook, and by coming here live. We already have a lot of people coming, or at least planning to come from all over the country. So you do not want to miss this. You never know if they're ever going to play a long form race again. So be sure to check it out. Subscribe to the Shark Stream. And I mean, that's a deal right there. To watch this match on pay-per-view, if you were to make a pay-per-view event out of it, it'd be at least $25, probably more. But for you guys, you're going to be able to watch it on the Sharkstream member section for $3.99 on YouTube or $4.99 on Facebook. We're trying to grow our YouTube presence, so there's a limited time sale for YouTubers. But definitely check it out. It's going to be worth it, guys. We're going to have, what is it, Peter Frost? Or Scott Frost? Scott? Darn it, I forgot his first name. I'm just so bad when Bobby's not in the room. But yeah, we're going to have Mr. Frost is going to be doing commentary. We're working on getting him a partner that may include Jeremy Jones. We shall see. Hot Frost, thank you. Excuse me, Mom. My mom just texted me, and actually I just read you the text because it is pretty funny. Yeah, Scott Frost. I looked it up because I was having a senior moment, I think. My mom texted me, remember when you were young and working at the bowling alley, you used to pick up the bowling balls with your feet and toes? Yes, I do. I would do it more out of amusement. But this guy here, Peng, I'm still amazed. Look at this. He's got a break. I want to see this. He pulls the rack up. He scratched, unfortunately, but man, that was a heck of a break. So Alex is at the table. I don't think the score's been updated. I want to say it's 2-0, but we'll rely on digital pool because you can see the screen right behind him still says 1-0. I thought it was 2. Getting Axel off to a big start. All right, so Axel just missed one. Didn't leave it in the corner, so he's, I would say Peng has pretty well access to all his balls, and we'll see how he does. Remember, even cutting these, even that 5 ball, it looks orange to me. Into the corner pocket, or side pocket, it's going to be a little tricky. He's going to go for the 3 here. He's gonna get the 3. Nice shot. I'm sorry, folks. That's just, it's amazing. Just, wow. All right, so he's got to cut the 2 ball in, or he could possibly play it off the 6. Not sure what he's got in mind. Just gotta tap it into the corner. Look at that. It's like a glove. Look at this. So now I think maybe he's looking at that orange 5 ball. Give it a little tap, play up for the pink one. think he came off just a hair. Nope, it's in. It's in. 4 in a row. See if you can make it 5 here. I like the 7 ball, but that's the brown ball. Looks like he does too. Gonna give it a little nudge. And there you go. Perfect. Alrighty. You'll notice when it's interesting. He has that that stand that he's using, and he tucks it. Oh, look at this. He tucks it into his other shoe when he's not using it. So there's a little like holster like spot in his shoe that he must have custom shoes or something, because that's pretty wild. Nice. Slams the one and gets perfect position on this green ball. Gonna grab the bridge again. Look at this. Okay, here we go. Is he gonna run out 7 in a row? Nailed it. All right, that's 7 of his balls are gone. Now he's just got to get this black ball. Got to chalk it up. All you guys, Steven, Long Pot Production, Stan, I agree with all the things you just said. Talk about skill, dude is awesome, and he plays better than me, and I got 2 arms. Those are all true statements. Ref's gonna make a score adjustment, it looks like. I think. Because I have it at 2-1 Axel right now, but I don't think the score's been up to date. It's like they're trying to enter the scores here. All right, there it is. That's what I had. 2-1 Axel. So it's gonna update the screen in a second. On the you see the monitor behind the between the 2 players. It'll come up in a sec. There it is. What a run out by Peng. He comes to the table. He's got 7 balls to play. And he makes all 7 of his balls and then drills the 8 in the side. I mean, that's just awesome. I gotta hope one of our locals, Tom Shine, doesn't see this video, because it will put an idea in his head that he can play with his feet between the toes. He already kind of plays a little bit with his foot, just because he's weird. I mean, the dexterity and balance that it requires to play precision game like Heyball. Katina, that would be funny. That's not gonna go. He's got to shoot this one over a ball. And does it without even... Oh, man, I would have fouled on the 8 or on the 5 ball there, I think. I went for the long corner shot. We got a couple of his balls freed up, and the position he left for Axel is not terrific. He might have a look at that green ball, perhaps the yellow. Gonna leave that in the pocket too. Wow, good shot. You gonna get stuck on the 5 though? Oh, that orange ball is gonna jump right in the way, ruin the party. You can see by his look on his face, he's not thrilled, but just like everything else, got to make a stand and try to kick at it. Oh, he nicked that orange one, so that's the 13. That's a legal shot. Alex returns to the table. Looking at a long shot at the yellow, medium shot at the green, short shot but a cut on the blue, or sorry, that's red. Well, I think that might be part of the overall strategy here from Alex. I think he could have pocketed that ball, but what I see, he's got the 1 in one corner, he's got the 3 in another corner. He's just basically taking away options from Peng. I think that's his strategy. You never know, Stan. You never know. It looks like Peng's just going to poke this 15 right out of there. Yep. Oh, almost got it in there past the 14. That would have been nice. But he left a really difficult spot for Mr. Brutz. You guys are watching, dude. As always, do me a favor. Just go into your phone or whatever that you're on and click the like button for me, because we want to get this word out there. We're going to be doing this today, tomorrow, and probably Thursday, I believe. As long as Digital Pool says we can syndicate this stuff, we're going to try and bring you as much as we can. So like it, get it out there, let YouTube and Facebook know that this is great content, and that'll be much appreciated. Thanks so much. Perfect shot. Look at that. He just blocked it. He took the pocket back over, really. A little bit of a chess match, this one. We're about 45 minutes into this game now, or into this set, and from what I've observed, there is a time limit. It's somewhere between 2 hours and 2 hours and 10 minutes, as far as I can tell. And if the match isn't resolved at that time, let's say it's tied, then they will go to, what do you call it? It looks like, it's sort of like soccer. It's sort of like penalty kicks. What they do is they put the cue ball on the head spot, an object ball on the foot spot, and they take turns trying to pocket like a spot shot. And whoever gets the most of, I think, 5 is declared the winner of the game. So depending on the pace of this game, the recent is 7. We might actually end up seeing something like that happening. Peng's not thrilled with that shot. I think he actually did want to pocket that. I don't think he wanted to leave it hanging. Yeah, it's a shootout, basically, Katina. Shout out. Shout out to my girl, Katina. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's definitely a shootout style thing. Oh, look at that. He just came off a little tiny bit, caught the point, and Pocket said, no thank you. Peng's wondering about the viability of that 13 ball. The orange and striped one down bottom left. He doesn't want to move the 14. Definitely can't move the 15. Look at that. He just played it right through and said, nope. I'll pocket your ball for you. I'm going to replay that. What a combo. It accomplished the goal, though, of getting a ball clear. Oh. And see what Alex, it looks like he tried to free up the 1 ball by pushing the 4 into it, the pink ball. He just made a bigger mess. Because now that 15 is in the twilight zone. It's just not to be seen. All the way across the table. I can't do this. Look at that. Just a little tap, take over the pocket. This is going to get interesting. Starting to look a little like a one pocket match where you're just fighting for position on the table and which pocket you can score in. I don't think that 14 is going to be there much longer, but he's got to figure out how can I get the 15 free, probably using the orange 13 ball in the lower left corner. I'm in pain just watching this dude stretch across the table like that. Never mind actually trying to perform some sort of movement like that. That's just amazing. All right, here we go. I think he's got a shot here. If he can actually play this one, this 13 in the corner with the right, and this sounds weird, with the right spin, he can actually scoot this all the way over and mess up these balls. Look at that, he did it perfectly. And I wish I wasn't doodling. I thought I had a little more time. Watch this. Knocks both of Axel's balls out of the way and has a clear shot on the 15 in the corner. Did it with just a little bit of draw. Unfortunately, he clicked the one a touch, but he's still got a viable 8 in the side shot right here. Oh, 8 in the corner. Never mind. Went right past that orange ball. Terrific shot from Peng. Wow. High game, go folks. So 2-2. Peng and Axel are tied at 2. What do you guys think of Heyball so far? Not just that it's Parasport Heyball, but Heyball in general. I'm curious what you guys think. We all have the utmost respect for these players and how well they're playing, despite whatever disability they may have. But I'm curious. I mean, this is my first time really paying attention to a Heyball game on a Heyball table. You guys want to see more Heyball on the Shark Stream? We're obviously going to cover this tournament for the duration, but down the road, perhaps we'll dig up some more. Look at that. Hits the center of the rack and hits it hard with a forward roll to it, too. The cue ball came right back and then scooted forward. Like, that's hell of a break. He must have made one on the snap. Let me see. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 5. 1, 2. So there's 6 solids and 7 stripes. So I'm guessing, since he did make a solid on the actual break, he went for the high balls, so very similar to regular American 8-ball, whatever you want to call it. This is Heyball, Chinese 8-ball. It must be open table until someone pockets a ball legally, same as BCA. So Alex has opted to go ahead and take the low balls. He's only got 5 left on the table. Peng's got 7. Wow, I didn't think that was going to drop. Wow, beautiful cut shot into the side. That's, yeah. He even got Peng to give him a little, I guess, clap. Just gonna thin that 5 over into the mess that is down there. It looks like the 10 ball, the 6 ball, and the 5 ball. So orange, green, and blue stripe just sort of sitting in the corner. Stripe in the corner, unfortunately, or stripe in the side. Unfortunately, the cue ball found the corner pocket and drained. That's going to give Axel, I guess, ball in hand. Going to try and do something with this 5-6 situation, I think. Wow. That 5 did not want to drop, but it did. Now he's got a clear line at the 6. 7's gonna be a trickier thing though, man. I don't know how he's gonna get there. I think he's jacking up. Yeah, he brought the 6 offline by doing so. You can see it sort of slide out on him. Remember, this isn't Simonis Cloth or any of the other cloths that we are accustomed to seeing. This looks like it's genuine, straight up felt. I'm gonna say that was deliberate. He didn't want him to have the hanging 6 ball. And where he left it, the only real look he's got is at that brown 7, and the brown 7 ain't going nowhere. So right now he's gonna take the advantage by having 6 stripes on the table and just use those till he gets the out that he wants. Because we all saw him do 7 in a row, no problem. He just has to bide his time and wait until oh, look at that. He's just 1 ball shyer now. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think that's part of Peng's strategy here is use the balls that he's got left on the table until he has an opportunity to go ahead and take out the table. So that's my opinion. I think that's what he's up to though. Because right now that 7's in a hard spot, but the 6 is just hanging by the corner. So if he gives him access to that 6 ball, he could easily lose this rack. I don't think you're going to see him get access to that ball. Yep, just like so. He's gonna hide that cue from both the 6 and the 7 balls, so the brown and the green balls are kind of obscured. Alex is gonna have to take a kick or some sort of mechanic to get there because he's not gonna be able to hit him otherwise. Nice little kick and stick there from Alex. He actually got full contact on the object ball. I think it was the 6 ball. But the cue didn't really move after it hit. Now Peng's got to deal with, I don't want to leave the 6 ball a hanger. Yeah, so he played a little bit of draw to make him... And he also shoved a couple of his balls up table, so now he's got a little bit more... I don't know. There are fewer places to hide, so playing safe here is going to be very difficult. Can be a little tricky, to say the least. He doesn't want to give up the 6 ball, so he's probably just going to try and figure out a way to put the 15 between the cue and the 6 ball. I don't think he can actually make that 9. Okay, and he did not want that. You can see when he looked up at the sky and he's like, oh, that wasn't supposed to go in. Now he's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's got to either play safe or find a way to get that 15 past the 6. It's hard to tell from this angle if there's enough room. I suspect we'll find out in a moment. Wow. It did have enough room, and he did get position on the 8. Alex is in a tough spot here because if he misses, there's almost nowhere he can hide Peng from that 15 ball. And right off that rounded corner, and you see that bounce it took? That's the difference between a pointed rail and a round rail. He carried the bridge all the way down. I'm getting exhausted just watching, and he's got the chalk right there. Get ready, folks. Oh, just came off the line a touch. I think Alex is going to try and use that 7 ball and try not to give Peng an opportunity. Yeah, that's what he did. Now Peng's got to figure out how he wants to work this. Break for Peng, just gave away ball in hand, but these are not gimmies. Nope. Had a feeling as soon as he hit that, that was not going to go. Wow, perfectly done. All right, so Peng is now up 3-2, comes back from a 2-1 deficit, and he's in the lead. So it's I think that's the first time he's been in the lead. Been doing very well so far. Like we're gonna take a little player break. So hang in there, guys. We'll be back with more action in just a few minutes. Hello, Franny. Just Alex is back. Just waiting on Peng to come back, and there he is. Getting ready for rack number 6. I believe it's Alex's turn to break. I want to say it's alternating break. Peng's gonna take his shoe off, get ready to play. Just waiting on the referee to return. For those of you who just tuned in, we're watching the 2024 WPA Heyball Parasport World Championship. I'm going to put a link in the comments section just so you guys can check it out and get a little bit more information. So if you go to the Sharks, oop, I messed it up. That one will work a little bit better. The sharkstream.com/WPA. It takes you right to the overview of the tournament on the WPA official website. Tells you how eligibility works. Presently, there are 4 divisions. There's men's and women's divisions. And then inside of the men and women's division, there's a subdivision for wheelchair or standing. So there's to be in the wheelchair division, you have to use a wheelchair for 80% or more of your daily activities. And in general, to be in this tournament, you also have to have some sort of documented musculoskeletal disorder or other impairment. So in this case, Peng has literally got no arms. He's playing with his foot. Not sure what the story is with Alex, or Axel, but at the end of the day, it's they're all vetted by the WPA. They all have medical certificates that state that they have some sort of impairment. And that just basically is it's pretty wild. Like, I'm watching Peng shoot, and it's mind-blowing how accurate he can be with just his shoe just fell off. You see that? All right, so we got Axel back. Still need a ref, and we can get back underway. Fair when we're actually waiting. The players are back and ready to play, and the ref's missing. The ref has to be there, though, by the way, because there's a very strict 30-second shot clock for both players, obviously. There's, I think, our ref. Got them both a couple of waters. Very nice. Gonna get his white gloves on, and I think we're gonna get this next rack started. Got a shot, stopwatch ready. So it looks like, if I'm looking at the score screen right there, if it's basically the first 2 games went to Axel, and then the next 3 went to Peng. So Peng's on a bit of a tear here. Axel's gonna give us a break. I didn't see anything. Looks like someone bumped our camera, so bear with us while we go through the simulation of being on a boat. Tried to take low balls there, didn't get it. see what Axel decides. I mean, he's got access to that 5 ball at the very least, the orange one. High balls aren't looking very good. A whole mess of them over here by the 8 ball, so I think I want to go low, but as it turns out, Axel's going to go with the stripes or high balls. Just gonna sort of break up that little cluster and leave Peng with no looks really. I think that 11's got that brown ball obscured. You must be able to see at least a piece. Yeah, you got a nick on it. I don't know if that's going to be good. I think that pink ball might have a piece of that 10 ball, that blue stripe. Yeah, it looks like he's lined up on it. Boy, oh boy, Heyball pockets are Heyball pockets. Peng's going to look at this 3 ball, this red one in the corner. Blue stripe 10 ball sitting where it is, that orange 5 is going to be the next biggest problem, I think. At 1 down, 6 to go, Peng. We've seen you do it. And he hit that with a certain amount of follow. A reminder, that would have slid all the way across most tables, but the felt that they're playing on grabbed it right in the middle of the table and steered it down towards the short rail. That was a hell of a follow shot by Peng. Goes, gets his bridge set up. Gonna probably just tap this in, stay down there for the 1. Just like that. Boom. Oh, wow. Oh, no. You see the look on his face there when he caught that side pocket? That's not the plan. He was trying to get that orange ball, the 5, out of that trouble spot. Now he's got a difficult choice. Just gonna go tap it down, and I think that green stripe 14 goes into the right side pocket. Or since they're not pointed in this case, they're actually a little bit easier to slide in. That's what he. Oh, he still missed. Wow. What do you think of Peng? Excuse me. See that? He just pulled that little bridge device he has right out of his left shoe. He just, when he's done with it, he just slides it right back in there. It's just, like I said, I think he must have a little holster in there. It's pretty cool. Nice shot, Peng. Didn't quite get anywhere on the 5, but he's still got the pink one to deal with. There's his gizmo. Be a little rail first here. Oh, just tap, tap, tappy. Good job. Looks like he's eyeballing that 5, maybe cross corner. Now he's just going to take the 10 out of the way and leave him with an 11-14 combo. Possible 11 into the side carom. Either way, very tough shot. So the Peng left him pretty high and dry here, and he opened up his 5 ball, which is good. Very heads up play there. Alright, so Axel decided to sort of nudge his balls towards the side pocket, but he opened up that orange 5. You bet, Ed. Thanks for tuning in. And you know, as soon as I saw that we were going to do this Paralympics, I had seen something similar, just like you said, Ed. I've only seen shorts of this guy before play before today. Yeah, I knew I wanted to watch him as soon as I saw his name. All right, does it again. He's got the 5 ball blocking the 8. Axel's got to figure out if he can make this 11 or this 14, maybe. Makes the 11-14 combo and gets position on the 9, so he's in pretty good shape here. But that 8's still going to cause a problem for him if he doesn't get on it right. Really liking Peng's chances here to get out. I see him playing the 7 first. Coming down for the 5, maybe. Grabbing his quarter bridge. Oh, maybe he's going for the 5 first. Certainly looks that way now. Hit it with some gusto. Oh, I think he overhit it a little bit. He wanted a little bit better angle. I want to say he was thinking more along these lines. But left himself a little bit of a pickle, to say the least. Yeah, he's shaking his head too. He knows he could have had that. He just hit it a little too hard. Wow. What a cut shot. All right, you got one more in your bag there, Peng? Turn off the overlay before it gives us a spoiler. All right, so now it's just gonna hang in the pocket. Fortunately, that means he's only got 2 balls. Well, Alex is in pretty good shape to tie it up here, though. He's got to make this 9 in the corner and get back for the 11 in the opposite corner. But boy, oh boy, are these pockets, man. These are no gimmies. There you go. Left himself a lot of distance. Oh, that came right offline. Now Peng's got to shoot over this 15 or this 11 ball. No easy task. Makes it look easy, man. It makes it look easy. That's going to give Peng a 4-2 lead. I've shown you guys this before, but we got a few new people tuned in, which is pretty cool. Thanks everybody for tuning in. But I want to show you what they're dealing with here. This is a picture I found on one of the websites. It shows a typical Heyball pocket. You can see that these are standard size balls. So from this edge, from this edge to this edge, those are 4, right? This right here is 4.5 inches. Down here, though, it's 3 1/4. So there is not a lot of wiggle room. Here we go. Watch this break, folks. I mean, yeah. Oh, that's not what he had in mind. That's going to be a foul. Oh, I spoke too soon. But no, the last couple times he broke, he didn't have a miscue, so he basically, he blew the rack up. There was balls everywhere. I think the ref's checking on a rule, because he has to make at least 4 balls in the pocket or to the other side of the table, so that's technically a foul. I think it gets re-racked. I was reading the rules and it was late last night, so it might have been a little hazy. He's got both his shoes off. Oh. Chalking it up. That's what you do after a miscue. Let's see. Maybe I was. Still a chance. 4 balls need to hit a rail, and yeah, it needs to scuff. Yeah, he's got to scuff it up. Yeah, I think it's either 4 balls have to hit a rail or be pocketed, or be on the other side of the side pockets. It's something like that, or in the kitchen. There was something, but there's the four balls need to do one of those things. And if not, it's a re-rack, and the rack is given to the opponent to break. Yeah, there we go. So in comes Axel. Gonna try and take this break this time. It's not as bad as losing the break in one pocket, for example, but it's you know, you definitely want your shot. Ew. Yeah, this is not a great break either. The balls didn't really spread out very much, so we're gonna have a little technical work to do here. So Peng will be going with the stripe / high balls. Axel will be left with the lows. I'm of mixed feelings because the 9 balls in jail, it looks like it might go in the bottom right corner. Now, what's the plan here, Peng? 10 on the side, maybe? Wow. Watch this cut shot. Just feathers it in there. And it actually drops right in the center. For your next trick. Tried to make it the 14 in the same corner, didn't quite get there, but he moved his 9 ball such that I think it goes in the bottom left corner now. Getting ready to chalk up again. Someone dinged the light fixture again, so I apologize for the wavy cam. Alright, so Peng will come back to the table. Got a couple of choices. I like this, looks like the 15 ball, the brown stripe, sitting over on the right side. I think that's where he's headed. Yep. Now he's got that, hard to tell what color that is because it's the whole white part is facing us. But I'm guessing... Yeah, I won't even guess. I'll just... This one right here. Seems the obvious choice. That was the 11 ball. All right. Keeping the streak going. He's going to turn around, go for the 14, the green one. Oh, went for the draw, came offline just a scooch. That was a tough shot. All right, so Alex got 6 on the table. He's got to take care of now. And this first cut shot is no joke. I mean, if he does the 1 on the side, he can probably pick up the 5 and the 2, the brown and the blue. Peng's got that green stripe sitting on the other end of the table. So if he tries to cut this 7 and misses, the cue is going to be straight on that 14 probably. He's choosing a different path maybe. Nope, going back to the original plan. Got all the way around the table. Left himself a look at the blue ball, but not much else. Looks like he's thinking something here, maybe a safety play. Yeah, he's just going to tap the red pink one into play. Let Peng deal with it. I keep saying Axel. Yeah, I keep saying Alex. I'm just brain dead, so my apologies, Mr. Brutz. I keep calling you Alex, but it's Axel. Thank you, Katina, for pointing that out. Got the 5, but I don't. I thought he tried to play the pink one in the same pocket, but he just sort of rolled forward. I was surprised Peng missed that one. I don't know if he was trying to get a little fancy, come down for that 9 or 15 maybe. He's been shooting deadly accurate for most of this match. So I think that might have just been an overplay of spin. Who knows? Little doubt that 15 is going to go eventually. I don't know if he's going to start here. It looks like he is. Probably try to come up to the top of the table. He's got to free float this. This is what blows my mind. He's not even using a bridge. Just tap. And sure enough, it goes right in. Let me just watch this. He has no bridge. 2 toes. And he gets the right outside English. So good. Little bit of draw there. Did he get himself in trouble on the deuce? It looks that way. He's picking up his cue. Oh my goodness. Is this happening? Are we going to watch a jump shot? No way. All right, guys, tune in. This is going to be insane. Oh, he did try the jump shot. Almost got it over there. I gotta record. I gotta replay that. Watch this. He actually gets the altitude, but it just lands on the 2-ball barely. Libs, you are not wrong. This is incredible. All right, Axel's got an opportunity here. If he can just sort of... Oh, give me my chalk. Oh, I think, well, good news and bad news. Bad news is you missed the 6. The good news is you took that pocket away from Peng. So now he's got to do something heroic to get to this 8-ball and have another shot. So I have little doubt he's going to make this 9-ball. All right, chalky, chalky, chalky. Always chalk. All right. Blast the 9 into the side pocket. Doesn't look like he's thrilled with this position play, but I wouldn't count out the cross side bank. I mean, he's setting up already for it. Wanted that to go. I'm sorry, Axel, but that would have been a heck of a finish to that set, or to that game. Plays the 2 nice and centered. I don't think he can miss the 6, but these pockets, boy, you can take them for granted. The key to this shot is getting something on the 8-ball. He left himself a lot of cloth. That's going to be very difficult at this distance. They left Peng a fairly long shot as well, so this is going to be a tester. Oh, man, I thought he buried it. Oh, tough break. Tough break. A-ball pockets. Wowzers. A-ball pockets. Well, unfortunately, I didn't get the score overlay out of there fast enough, but I would wager 1,000 to 1 that Peng's going to finish this one off. Yep. There it is. 5-2. You're watching exclusive WPA World Pool Association Heyball Parasport World Championships here on the Shark Stream. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back with rack number 8 in a second.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken, calling at you from the other side. Shark 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
While we were in the commercials, Ed Buds asked the question, what is the race to? Katina answered, I think 7, but I could be wrong. Katina, you are not wrong. It is a race to 7. As time permits, because I think I saw in earlier match on stage yesterday on stage 1, they did have to finish the match using spot shots. So it's entirely plausible because we started this match at 3:30. The match should, I think, regulation time is 2 hours, but I'm not 100% on that. So sometime on or after 5:30, the ref might decide to go ahead and convert the game from racks to spot shots. As it stands, we got about 12 minutes until 5:30. So we'll find out what the rules are right after the ref. Like I said, the ref just walked in, collected all the balls, set up the one on the head spot, or set up the cue on the head spot, and then 8 ball on the foot spot, and they just started shooting. So could be very possible that comes down to this in this set. Like that would go all the way to probable. Pot says, if you're not 95% on the make, you got to play safe on these tables. They play so tight. I agree. 95 might be a little high, but still same basic ballpark. I think Bobby was talking about his conversation with Federer. He's like, at what point do you decide to play safe? Is it like 75% confident you're going to make it? And Federer's response was 90. So on these tables, I mean, just these super duper tight pockets with these rounded corners, 95% is fair. But the crazy part is these guys, despite any challenges they may have, are deadly accurate on these tables. They're just, especially, Peng is fantastic. He's made these, 10-mile-an-hour fastballs into the corner from across the table, and they didn't even route. They didn't touch felt, except for the bottom. It was he's made them super clean so far. Axel taps in the 10. What's he got next? Probably this pink 12 ball. Nope. Way too far outside. As soon as he catches the round part of that bank, or that rubber, you're in big trouble. Nails the 1. Like the 2 is the next open ball. Might be contemplating the green into the red off the 14. Seems to be the direction he's staring. Look at that. I'm gonna, oh wow. So he played a combo carom into the side pocket like it was nothing. Watch this. 6-3 off the 14, right in the side. And he's got position on the 2. And he opened up the 6 in the corner. So very nicely executed, however you slice that one. That was crazy. All right, so he came out just enough to roll the 6 down the rail. Long Pot Production says, "Holy shot!" Yes, that's exactly the right words for that. That was a crazy good shot. Didn't quite get there on that one. That was a lot longer shot though, so it might have been a little bit more difficult. Having said that, Axel's at the table. He's got a strong look at this 9. Should be able to clean up a little bit here. Playing a nice and easy forward. Notice these guys don't tend to use as much draw. They tend to follow balls more. Just to play with the natural roll, I guess. And so he's got that one. Oh, I didn't think that was going to go. He caught the round part. I didn't think it was going to find the shelf. He blocked himself on the 12 ball. Going to take the long ball first. He likes that 15 where it is. Yeah, he did get a ball on a rail, but barely. Left Peng in the wrong spot of the world because now he's got nothing to look at. He might be able to cut this 5 in this corner. A very tricky shot, though. Especially using your foot over a pocket. You can see the cue wobble. The molding of the pocket might have given him some trouble there. But look at this leave. Alex is in no man's land right now. Or, sorry, Axel. Don't hurt me, Katina. Why I have it in my brain that way. Yeah, pretty heads up play there. Ooh, he made it. Yeah, you see Peng back there sort of clapping. He was stomping his foot. It was pretty cool. Can someone get Peng a straw? Watch this. I suppose it works. I suppose, but the simpler solution's a straw. Tried to, well, he's gonna be okay here. That cue ball's in there pretty deep. Now Peng's got to deal with his 3 balls, and he doesn't really have a great look at any of them. I mean, he might be able to cut the pink one. More likely the priority for Peng, though, is going to be getting the cue ball up table. Because if he can do that, then then Axel will not have much of a look at the ball. We tried to stick him on the pink one. I don't know if he got there. Going by Axel's body language, I think Peng was successful. That's not going to make it far enough. That's ball in hand, so to speak, for Peng. Gunned it in there too. That was a. I kind of would have figured he would left himself a little more angle and used a little less speed. But he tried to stun it over and just got kind of bit by the pocket size, I think. Yeah, he's not thrilled with that shot, but he didn't hurt himself too bad. Getting this ball into the corner, yeah, that was going to be tough no matter what. Oh, look at that. So this is another one of those good news, bad news situations. He made the ball. Remember, these are all wild. You don't have to call anything. He made it 2 rails back into the corner, but unfortunately for him, he's stuck behind the pink ball. Now he's got to kick at it. And kick at it he did. Nice clean hit. Peng's back, though. What do you think, Peng? I'd be looking to play any of these 2 ways. Because the 8 ball is over on the left side of the table. You want to leave the cue ball on the right side, preferably without an angle. He might just be playing this 5 and this, you know, not really caring if it goes or stays. Just doesn't want to leave Axel a direct shot, so that's what he did. I feel like Axel just shipped it because it is wild. Maybe he did intentionally try to leave the cue ball there with the pink one in the middle. This is a tough shot for anybody. Got to shoot over the 8 ball and a combo into the corner. And try also not to leave a shot for Axel. Almost did it. He's got to have such a crick in his neck at the end of the night. I mean, he's carrying his cue with his neck and his shoulder. And it's like, oh, making my neck sore. And Alex steals one back. 5-3. Unless he scratches. Nope, it's good. So score is now 5-3 in favor of Peng. We're coming up on the time limit here. It's 5:30. Not sure what the exact process is. I just know what I saw last time. We were this deep into a match, and we're getting ready to not sure what's going on now. All right, well, they're shaking the ref's hands. I have a feeling they're going to go into stop shots or spot shots. Oh, looks like they're getting ready for a picture. I have no idea what's going on here, folks. So, what's the resolution here? We hit 5:30, which is the 2-hour mark. Is it just over at 5-3? Final? I swore they did some sort of penalty spot shots last time. Folks, I believe this is final. I think the time expired, and the final score was 5-3. You wouldn't do spot shots if it wasn't tied, right? That's a Peng win, according to Long Pot Productions. So I'm gonna go look at the bracket real quick and see what it looks like. Perhaps the reason I saw spot shots the last time was because, oh yeah, they called it. Well, no, yeah, Peng advances to stage 2. So Peng will be in tomorrow in stage 2. I think it's going to be single elimination. I'm not sure about that though. Don't hold me to it. This match is over. Final at 5-3. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna try and bring you another match at 6 p.m. I'm gonna see if I can find us a good one. If you guys have any suggestions, definitely hit me up or send me or leave it in the comments. Let's see what we got scheduled for 6 p.m. We got quite a few. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, well, tell you what, tune back in at 6 o'clock. I'll try to find us a good one, and we'll see you in a little bit. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you to Digital Pool for providing the feeds. Thank you to WPA for putting on this awesome event. And thank you to you guys for tuning in. Make sure you tell your friends. We're going to be back in about a half hour. This is Brian on the booth saying, see you later.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, SigmaWare, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salotto app, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Jimmy's Auto Service, Joe Master Billiards, Aramith Balls, Organic Tattoo, Vaculease, Tweeden Fiber Corp, Harriman Real Estate, Pool Table Magic, Ben Strong, K Morgan, Man Cave Memories, and of course Viking Cues, Simonis Cloth, and Andy Gow.